get ready.
This is the voice of Wayne America.
Lighten up, Francis.
With your host,
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Mike Carnes.
How do you measure yourself with other golfers? By height.
Only at WayneAmerica.com.
The supernova's gonna kill us all.
Okay, this guy is the real zero, that's true. Let's just think back when you guys were freshmen, huh?
.com.
Greetings from Wayne America. This is the Voice of Wayne America podcast, an exclusive here at WayneAmerica.com. I'm your host, Mike Carnes, and every week here on the big show, we sit down with somebody with some kind of connection to the community and county of Wayne, whether it is a local resident, a former resident, or somebody with some kind of tie to the town. And we talk about the best town in all of America, and that, of course, is here in Wayne America. We want to thank our sponsors for the program, including AKA 142 Media. Your business can also be mentioned here, and you can email me at Mike at MikeyCProductions.com for more information. Well, we just got done with the Wayne Chicken Show, a busy and fun weekend for everybody here in the Wayne community. And here in Wayne in the month of July is kind of a crazy month here in this town because we have the Chicken Show coming up the second weekend, and then we get a kind of a weekend off to kind of regroup a little bit. And then the weekend after that is the Wayne County Fair, which is another fun weekend of activities, a 4-day festival of activities. And with us on the program this week is the president of the Wayne County Fair Board, Kevin Davis. And Kevin, good enough to take some time off from his busy schedule. He's got a lot of stuff going. There's a bunch of people that are involved in the Wayne County Fair as members of the Fair Board that put a lot of time and effort into making this fair happen every year. And Kevin, I guess we're still about a week and a half out until the big show, and but I know that there's a lot going on for you guys getting ready for this fair.
Oh yeah, there is, Mike. We just want to start it off by thanking everybody that comes to the Wayne County Fair because it's a community thing and it's a real good thing, but and it keeps growing every year. We're trying to do improvements all the time. All the fair board and us and volunteers, we've been putting up a new sheep barn out there, getting that ready to be sheep and goats. We've got the concrete poured Friday, buildings up, electricity's going in today, so everything's kind of coming together, you know, so it's takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, but the people in our fair board is really great, and they all put in a lot of time for us out there.
You know, in the last several years, there's been a number of buildings that have gone up out there. It's really a testament to the fair's longevity that continues to grow and prosper after more than 90 years. And
Yep.
With another new building going up, it's if you haven't been to the county fair here in a few years, you're probably aren't going to recognize the place when you get here.
No, because the last, just like I just said, the sheep barn that we took down, that was one of the last livestock buildings. The only two original buildings left down there is the Ag Hall and the 4-H building. But we bought the big building off the state fairgrounds in Lincoln, and we tore it down, hauled it home, and we put up a new horse barn, and then hogs and small animals, and now the sheep barn. So it's made quite an addition to the Wayne County Fair.
It has, and it's a great fair that goes on here every year, and a lot of it goes on the people who are a part of the fair board. I think you have about 16 people on the fair board, if my count is correct here. Looking at the fair book,
15 directors, and then we have Dave Lay as our treasurer, and Diane Raber is our secretary.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people that put in a lot of time and effort
Yes.
to make this happen every year.
Yes, and like I said, you know, Dave Yeager's been our president, and I took over this year. But as everybody on that board, everybody steps up to the plate, and we're a pretty young fair board, and I feel fortunate to have the guys that we got, and the guys and gals, because everybody steps up and does their job, and it takes a load off everybody, you know, because then you get more things that you can do. People go do their things and get it done. And the volunteers, the Wayne County and other counties, the people that come in to help us, it's just phenomenal. That people that come out and help us whenever we post something that we're going to do something, we got volunteers coming out all the time to help, and that's huge, and we really appreciate that. We're just trying to make it better for the community because we feel it's a big thing.
When do you guys start planning the following year's fairs? Is that one thing we like maybe take a day off after the one's done, and then you're into the next one?
That's about right. Yeah, usually we take about a week off after the fair, and then we'll have a get together with all the fair board members just to kind of appreciation deal for everybody, and then of our fair board members. And then we start talking about concerts. Actually, that's what we do. Is we usually start the night of our deal, throwing names out there, and people go after. So, for instance, like Joe Nichols, we were after him in October and November already. So, it's kind of a continuous thing that we do. You know, you just don't pack up and go home. Everybody kind of sticks around and does their thing, and we look at things that we need to try and do or improve for the next year.
Yeah, with as much stuff that's going on there during the county fair, you really, it's not really something you can put together just in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It's something that you have to do a lot of planning ahead of time.
It takes a lot of time, but like I said, we got a good board that really helps do all that, and that's huge.
Yeah, one of the big features of the lead up to the fair is the county fair book that the Wayne Herald prints out every year, and you guys put that together. And boy, I tell you what, if you don't know what's going on in the Wayne County Fair after reading this fair book, I don't know what to tell you, because just a ton of information in this thing. I think they still have them available there at the newspaper office.
Like you said, Mike, with the fair book, that's pretty awesome. But when you go through there, you see all them corporate sponsors. The corporate sponsors is huge. Mm-hmm. They're the ones that help us grow and do better. You know, try and go after better entertainment, because that's what the public wants. They want everything better. So corporate sponsors, people have picked up, and we got people after we put them road signs up. How do I get a road sign up? And how do I get that corporate sponsor, you know? And then people, when they walk in the office and ask that, or they stop the fair board members and ask them, I think that's a huge accomplishment on the fair board part of doing that, getting them sponsors and to help to grow this thing. Because that's just huge, to get all that money to come in and help promote the fair, you know. And then there's money that goes towards the barbecue that Sarah does, you know. That's just, it's huge, you know, to give some of that to that, and then give it back to the public. Yeah,
it's a huge venture that is taken on every year, and it's all worth it in the end. There's a lot of great stuff that goes on here at the Wayne County Fair. We're going to talk a lot more about that here on the show on Voice of Wayne America, talking with Kevin Davis, the president of the Wayne County Fair Board. What does the AKA and AK 142 Media stand for? Well, it stands for many things, but the most important thing is that it's AKA 142 Media provides awesome kick-in apps that can be downloaded to your phone or tablet. Whether it's your school, your favorite youth sports program, or your local business, AKA 142 Media can build an awesome kick-in app that meets your needs, just like they have done for us here at Wayne America. They've built a mobile app for us that is now available for your smartphone. You can get that on your whatever platform you are on, whether you're on the Google platform or on the Apple iOS platform. Just search for Wayne America, and you can download the app there. It's a free download, and you can stay up to date on what's going on with the WayneAmerica.com website. If you're interested in getting a mobile app for your business or your sports team, send Kevin an email at kevin@aka142.com and tell him that Mike sent you. That's AKA 142 Media, awesome kickin' apps. Talking with Kevin Davis, the president of the Wayne County Fair Board. The Wayne County Fair getting going next week, starting on next Wednesday.
Actually, 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, I'm sorry. The 2 weeks, the 26th.
26th
is when things get going. I'm getting ahead of myself already.
Well, actually, if you look there in the book, Mike, I mean, the 22nd, they do the cats and livestock, you know, the cats and dog show. Mm-hmm. We start all that, you know, on the 22nd, because there just isn't enough room, and people don't have to bring their dogs and cats and leave them all at the fair the whole time. But yeah, Wednesday the 26th is when we really kick it off. That's when all the livestock comes in, and the carnival starts setting up, because all the livestock has to be turned in on Wednesday, and all the exhibits in the 4-H building and the ag hall, all that has to come in. But then once they start all that, and then we have you know, the gospel music, which is free night on Wednesday night. Anybody can come out. Music by the Outback Band. Merlin Felt's been in charge of that, and we're just trying to give something back, you know, in the community. You know, it's a thing that we're trying to grow. It's kind of nice to get people out there early and just kind of see what's going on, you know, and watch everything, and we do a little bit of the stuff and just get it going good.
Yeah, the free family day on Wednesday night. There's no admission fees that night, so you can come down anytime and check things out there at the county fair, and then. Opening ceremonies will be that evening, and like Kevin said, the Outback Band will be playing some gospel music on Friday or on Wednesday, and then on Thursday, the feature that night is the bull riding, which has something that has been fairly recently added a few years ago, but is always a fun time, and boy, I tell you what, watching those bulls up close, that's pretty. Those are some pretty impressive animals.
Yeah.
You see them on TV every once in a
Yeah.
while, but tell you what, nothing beats seeing them up close and personal.
And some of these bulls that you'll see have come off of the PBR bull riding tour. LJ Jenkins, he's one of the promoters, him and Mark Ward. And LJ used to be a PBR bull rider, and he broke his neck and got all healed up from that. So now he just took over this. He's out of Oklahoma. But we felt pretty fortunate when he come on board and wanted to come back to Wayne when he was helping Mark promote this and come in this and calling this the LJ Jenkins Invitational. It's pretty huge because you always got the fireworks and all that, the pyro set up. So it's pretty big deal, and it's pretty nice to have people that come. And then we have the mutton busting for the kids. We were going to do that in intermission. Let the bull riders heal up, and there'll be a short go after that. But we try and do all that, and just kind of it keeps it the rhythm up. Mark Ward's supposed to be bringing some other contractors in with some other bulls that guys have heard about the Wayne County Fair and want to bring their bulls in. And there'll be riders from Oklahoma, Texas, and then you always put it out here. They try and draw in a few of the local boys, if they want to ride, And
Yeah.
see, you never know. They might get lucky too and get a placing.
Yeah, I've been watching some stuff on Facebook. I know Colton Jensen out of Winside is one of the local kids that is involved in bull riding, and I'm impressed by the bravery, I think is the word I'm thinking of here. For these guys to get on a 2,000-pound animal and try to ride it for 8 seconds, and boy, it sometimes it hurts just watching them getting bucked off and falling. It just hurts watching it. I can't even imagine what it feels like.
But by like you said, Thursday night is the bull riding, but also on starting Thursday morning, we kick off all the 4-H events around, and it's a full day of 4-H stuff. I mean, if we didn't have our 4-H families come in and help, you wouldn't have a fair. And our 4-H, our horse numbers are up, hog numbers are up. Rod Gillen, he's kind of in charge of the sheep, and he said the sheep numbers are up. So it's just, to me, it looks like we're doing a lot of things right. I mean, when your livestock numbers grow and your buildings are full, it's nice to see them families on the fairgrounds. We put in more campsites because more people want to come to the fair and just stay there all week long. So we're putting in another 8 campsites right now. It's just things that we're trying to make it, once you get the people there and they don't have to go home, they're there for 4 days,
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to have all that, but there's a lot of stuff going on Thursday. 4-H kids showing everywhere around there. Another new thing that we do have that will open Thursday night is a brand new carnival. The ones we've had in the past retired. We picked up the River City Carnival. As long as I've been on the fair board, I've been on since '05. We got a Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel, huh?
Ferris wheel. I tell you what, it's been a long time since we've had a Ferris wheel at the Wayne County Fair. So I think that's pretty huge. It's LED lights on it. It looks really beautiful. We're really excited about having a new carnival come to Wayne. Be at our fairgrounds, and so maybe that's where all the fair board will be, actually trying to get on the Ferris wheel.
Can't find anybody on the fair board. They're all taking a ride on the Ferris wheel. Getting back to the thing about the 4-H stuff, the thing that I am impressed by, and when you talk about how the numbers are up and we're going to have a lot of full activities in 4-H, the thing that in this day and age, kids have so many things going on between school and sports and family, and especially with when you hear talk about farm families slowly kind of fading away as the kids move away and decide not to carry on the family farm or whatever. So it's great to hear that you have such good numbers for these 4-H categories that are going to be coming up.
Right.
And it's a testament to the commitment that these kids have to put forth. Not only in the 4-H stuff, but just in everything that they do.
Like you just said, they're farming. If you're out in the community side, the acreages in a quarter are kind of gone, but it's called what they call the hobby farmers. Now that whatever the kids, got a little acreage and they can do their ducks, geese, rabbits, or whatever, and have a cow or a calf, and do all that. But it's nice when you get people to want to come back and do all that stuff. It's huge.
Yeah, it's great to see, and we've got a lot more to talk about here on the Wayne County Fair coming up in 2 weeks, and we're talking with Kevin Davis, the president of the Wayne County Fair Board here on Voice of Wayne America. Hey, if you want to capture your kids' memories with a scrapbook, but you don't have the time to put it together, Mikey C. Productions now offers a professional scrapbooking service where we take all those memories and put them together for you in a scrapbook that your family will enjoy for years to come. Send me an email at mike@mikeycproductions.com for more information. And don't forget to check out the photo website to see all the fun and amazing images we've captured of your kids during their sports seasons and other activities that are going on that make Wayne the special community that it is. Check out our photo website at mikeycproductions.smugmug.com and get your favorite photos delivered today from Mikey C. Productions. Talking with Kevin Davis from the Wayne County Fair Board here on Voice of Wayne America this week, and we've been talking about the upcoming activities for the 95th Annual Wayne County Fair. Boy, 5 years from now you're going to have the big 100, huh?
Yeah,
That's
more
good.
years, yes.
That's
55th barbecue.
not going to be long off.
No, that's kind of be nice to, the barbecue, be number 55 this year, so that's kind of huge, to have that too, but yeah, we're only 5 years off of the 100, so it's getting to be bigger and bigger. So.
Yeah, the weekend at the Wayne County Fair is always a lot of fun, more 4-H stuff going on, and then of course you have things like the barbecue on Friday evening, the presentations of colors by the Windside Legion, and then also you have on Friday you have the tractor pull, Big Bush Pullers tractor pull on Friday, and then
with the Lucas Oil.
And Saturday is the big concert with Joe Nichols this year, and then Sunday the demo derby. The weekend here at the Wayne County Fair, boy, I tell you what, it's just nonstop fun.
Yeah, it is. I mean, when you talk, like with the tractor pull on Friday night, you got the Bush Pullers and the PPL. They added another class. There'll be 10 classes this year, 2 pickup classes and 8 tractor classes. They called us and wanted us to take another class. It's called the Superstock Diesels. This is where all these big boys travel the country and pull, and we're expecting 8 to 10 of them. Wayne County was the only place in Nebraska that they're pulling. They'll be in Council Bluffs the night before. They called us, they liked us, the way Wayne was running their show, and wanted to add this class to our show. So we really felt fortunate that they called us and wanted us to add that on. So that's huge. Doing all that, you got a team dance going on Friday night, and then like you were saying, Mike, there we got all the awards that we give away and doing all that, but there's always stuff going on. There's open shows for the 4-H kids and hogs and the beef and all that on Friday, and then you got your carnival again. Saturday, we got an open horse show up at the horse show arena up there. That's open to the public, and then then like I said, we move into the Saturday night, which is our big night with Joe Nichols. It's been, I think it's going to be, his album's going to get released, so that's huge. There's a lot of good things going on. We got, as you see there, we got Wild Encounters. That's a huge thing.
Yeah, that's always a fun thing.
That's huge down here. One thing we did add this year, we added, it's some pro wrestling. I don't know how that's going to go, but it looks exciting, so that we're going to put that down. It'll be down on, our guy that done the wood carvings comes every other year, so we're going to set it up down there. That will be, I think, don't hold me to it, Friday, Saturday, Sunday maybe.
Okay.
At least a couple days that he's going to be, they're going to be there. And then, when you move into Sunday night, all day Sunday, you got, we are actually having church services here out at the fairgrounds. One of the churches, Journey's kind of stepped up, and they're going to run it for us and set it up so all the churches can kind of help on it. Another thing we did do, we're putting in mud volleyball. We're not having the mud drags this year, so we're having mud volleyball out there. You can either get a hold of Andy Nelson or Jeff Farron. They're taking teams. It's on our Facebook page.
Okay.
With numbers you can get a hold of. I just think there's a lot, and a pie contest on Sunday, and Wild Encounters, team roping. We got that golf. We put that in last year down there. Mike, it was by the 4-H book, and that thing was packed. We were only going to have them Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and there was such a demand for it, so we had them stay over on Sunday. So they will be there every day. And then we got kids pedal pull. We'll have that out in front of the 4-H building there on the concrete. We put that back in last year. Huge hit. Didn't know how it was going to go, and the kids lined up for it, and they all loved it. So I'm sure that'll all be good. And then we finish up Sunday night with our demo derby. So I think that should be good. And then we got a band in the beer garden every night down there. So there's something for everybody.
Definitely something for everybody. The thing I'm always impressed with what you guys do with the in the grandstand area is how you can convert that from a rodeo one night to a tractor pull the next night, and then a concert the following night, and a demo. It's amazing. It's amazing how that thing gets reconfigured every night for 4 consecutive nights. It's always fun to come and see those activities.
Another thing we did do is people that have been at the fair, usually on Thursday night and Friday night, we had big screen TVs. Well, this year we went with bigger TVs. The ones we had were 4x8. We are doing 9x13s. There'll be 2 of them, and they will be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for the concert too. So, and people just wanted bigger TVs, so we found bigger TVs. And so when the public talks to you, that we try and listen and do what we can, And I think that's huge when you put that up there and people can see. If you're clear back, you see Joe Nichols, you can see him right there. Because if you go to a concert, if you're way back, sometimes you watch them on a TV screen and not even watch what's on stage.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can see.
Sometimes you got a better view on the TV than you do.
Yes.
From way in the back.
Yes.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the admissions. There's a season passes that are available, or you can do the daily admission thing. Talk a little bit about that.
Daily passes starting the day of the fair will be $15 per person, and that $15 once you pay that in the gate gets you into everything. So you pay at the gate, you go wherever. Otherwise, you can still buy a season pass at the gate, and I think we ordered $45.
$45 for that.
Yes,
yeah.
$45. So when you do all that, and another thing that we have done, our carnival rides will be wristbands. So if you buy your wristband ahead right now before the fair, they're $20, and you'll get whatever day you want. It's $20 you pay, and you ride all day. So there is no tickets.
You don't have to worry about tickets or anything.
No. So I think that's huge. A lot of them are like that. And then if the kids want to go ride another day, maybe they had to work a little on the side and find them $20 to go do another day of rides. But because sometimes if you had a book of tickets, maybe you didn't use or you used up all your tickets. This way they can ride all day. And maybe they won't want to ride the next day. But I just think that's a pretty big deal. And then they will go up. Starting the fair, they will go up $5. So it'll be $25.
So if you get them ahead of time, you'll save $5 on that. And if you're looking for tickets for the county fair, there's a number of places you can get them at here in Wayne. You can get them at Pack and Save, Bank First, Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, State Nebraska Bank and Trust, F&M Bank, the Wayne County Bank. You could also get them at Jensen's AK Cafe in Winside, Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust in Hoskins, the Farmer State Bank in Carroll, the Iowa-Nebraska State Bank in Wakefield, the Station in Carroll, and Bailey's Hair and Nails here in Wayne. So a lot of opportunities for you to find your tickets and to get those for the 95th Annual Wayne County Fair. That'll be coming up 2 weeks from now, starting on July 26th.
And actually, if you look in your fair books, it does say at the gate the tickets are season passes are $45. From now till right up to the fair, they are $40.
$40.
So they're 40s because we were 30 early. And then we go to 40, and then we go 45 at the gate starting the day of the fair.
So, good time to get your tickets now and save a little money. And ahead of time as the 95th Annual Wayne County Fair gets going here in 2 weeks. So you got about 2 weeks until the first day of the fair. So how much sleep a night do you guys average between now and then?
Everybody's been pretty good right now. It's good, Just hopefully Mother Nature works with us and cools down a little bit. But, like all the county fairs are starting about now, so yeah, it's going to be a good time. So a little shot of rain would be nice.
Yeah, a little rain before the fair would be good to kind of soften things up a little bit.
Yep.
But it'll be a lot of fun when it gets going. 2 weeks from now, 95th Annual Wayne County Fair, July 26th through the 30th here in Wayne. We've talked with Kevin Davis, the president of the Wayne County Fair Board here on the Voice of Wayne America. Kevin, thanks a lot for taking time to talk this week, and look forward to the fair.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
All right, thanks a lot. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Voice of Wayne America here on WayneAmerica.com. And I want to thank, again, Kevin Davis from the Wayne County Fair Board for talking this week. Check back to WayneAmerica.com as we continue to tell the stories of the people who make this the best town in all of America. That's right here in Wayne America. Have a good week. We'll see you later.